Hi, my name's Charlie Thorburn. Welcome to Mordor Gun Dogs. This is Molly. I just want to put a shout out to Molly's future owner at the beginning of this video, who came up to visit her the other day. Unfortunately, I wasn't here, but he delivered me this most beautiful handmade box. Now, you might look at it and think it's a cigar box, but this is Mordor Gun Dogs. So obviously, it's far more useful as a biscuit box. But you can see how he's even done our little catchphrase. I'm really touched by this. Really, really lovely present. So I just want to say thank you on video to Molly's future owner. And we really appreciate the lovely customers we have. We're really lucky. We have such a nice bunch of people who want to work with us and get dogs from us. And this just proves that 100%. So thank you very much. Anyway, on with the video. So little Molly is a lovely, sweet, attentive little Springer. She's currently still living in the in one of the exercise paddocks with some red Labradors. She's having lots of fun. She's a very strong favourite of my children. I think because she's the one that stands out in the pen when there's a whole load of red Labradors and they can see which one Molly is. So they've sort of got a big, my youngest son especially, has got a big bond with her, and he's always outside wanting to play with her. So what are we doing with Molly? We're still really not doing very much. She's in the paddock, which is like being in the garden. She's outside lots of the time, but with her pals. In terms of being in a house dog, she wouldn't just be left outside, but we'd be taking her out into the garden on a regular basis, getting her to follow us back in, possibly thinking about waiting at a door. Very, very basic, just getting her to sit, opening the door, shutting the door, opening the door, shutting the door, and then encouraging her to come out. Lots of walking away from her, running away from her, getting her to follow us, and then every so often the odd retrieve. Now, we haven't done any retrieves with Molly for a few weeks because I've been away. So she's just really been here getting a nice suntan, and you can see her fur has gone from being dark liver to a more paler colour because she's literally getting bleached by the sun, which happens every year with our young Springers, and then as their coat falls out and they get their winter coat, they turn darker brown again. So she's getting a nice suntan and just enjoying living the life. Now Molly's a super attentive little dog. Molly, good girl. Always backing away from her. I always want to keep my eye on her. As soon as I feel like she's sniffing the ground and losing interest in me, I'm going a bit faster. Molly, good girl. Just really engaging with her as much as possible. Don't mind her jumping up. I don't want to encourage her to jump up. I don't want to be like, Molly, jump up. But if she comes into me, Molly, if I haven't got down on my knees quick enough, then if she jumps up, it just is what it is. Retrieving, okay? So we're just starting to really get her to follow us around. You can see the huge difference in her focus and attention, and her eyes, her ability to use her eyes has improved massively since her early videos. Molly, good girl. Come on then, good girl. Okay, she brings the ball in. Now I've got her because I don't want her thinking running away from me and playing and hiding is an option. What I do want her to do is to encourage her to hold the ball. So every time she drops it, I'm allowing her to pick it up because I want her to give it to me, okay? So she came in. Now when she got to about 1.5 meters from me, she had a little moment of like, am I going to come back? Now there's so much of good girl Molly encouraging her to come that I would do, and she was still within those brackets, but there was a point about 2 or 3 seconds later, if she hadn't come, that I would have been up as quickly as an old man can get up, and I'd have been off over here and trying to get her to follow me and encourage me. You encourage her. What you can't do is stand there or kneel there going, please come Molly, please come, and she's there going, what's in it for me? I might just chew the ball, I might look over there, I might run away with the ball, I might run around you. And everyone, when that happens, everyone's like, good girl. And they're telling the dog they're a good girl for basically being a little idiot and arsing around. They're not a good girl. They're only a good girl when they're sitting. Sit, good girl. Molly, good girl when she's coming to me and when she brings the ball back to me. Otherwise, just saying, good girl, what a good girl. You're undermining your authority from day one. You're setting a standard at this point in her life. And that standard is, in our view, is pay attention, look at me, your whole world evolves around me. If you start speaking to her too much, praising her for the wrong things, you just end up with a dog going, they're an idiot, I'm off. They start treating you like a servant, they're not treating you like the boss, and they're just not engaged with you. Molly already, through just very short lessons and very, very few lessons, has very much learned that it's all about me. And she plays with my kids. They terrorize her, they go in there, they pick her up. She's not like she's just getting this attention from me. She's getting attention on a regular basis from others. But when she comes out with me on her own, she's like, oh, I'm out training. I'm doing something really different than I do every day. And they love that, okay? And I'd say that is the biggest difference between Springers and any of the breeds, in fact. They are so focused from such an early age. They just want to work and they want to get it right. Now, because she lay down last time and was a bit slow to bring it back, I'm already heading off in the other direction so that as soon as she picks up the ball, she sees me and she sees that I'm leaving. One of the worst things you can do is stand there, please bring it back, because that has a very different view from a dog's perspective than, right, well, I'm off, Molly, so if you want this, if you want to give it to me and you want to keep playing, you better hurry up because I'm going and I'm not interested. So I'm very much taking the lead all the time as being the one who's not interested. They need to get my approval. They are seeking my approval all the time. It is not the other way around, and it never will be, okay? It is always about them pleasing me. It's always about them coming to me. It's always about them looking at me. And that's the way you've got to start thinking about it from day one. And yes, you can cuddle her, you can play with her, she can be a puppy. But when we're doing something that's going to have an impact on the rest of her life, we've got to go about it in the right way. Because as I've said before, training is just repetition. And if you repeat the wrong things, you're doing training, you're just doing the wrong training. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed this. Little Molly clearly has. Remember, you get out what you put in, and we'll see you and Molly in another video.